Hey there, future video production pros. I'm Marcy Klein, and today we're diving into the world of AI-assisted video production. So, what are we going to learn? We're talking about how to use my girl, ChatGPT. Yes, I believe she's a she, and we'll get into that later. But to make your pre-production process smooth, fast, and way more fun than you ever thought possible. So, why should you care about using AI? Well, if you love saving time, money, or you just want to avoid pulling your hair out while you're planning your next big video project, then this is for you. Imagine having a super smart assistant who never sleeps, never needs coffee breaks, unlike me, and is always ready to brainstorm, write, and organize. That is ChatGPT. And listen, I know AI can sound intimidating, like it's some sort of cold calculating machine. But trust me, collaborating with ChatGPT is like working with a super smart friend, one who will always stand by you, has a great sense of humor, and don't be afraid of her. Instead, think of this as your opportunity to become besties with a digital powerhouse. So let's get ready to jump in. Let's do this. Chapter 2, training ChatGPT to understand your unique company voice. First things first, you wouldn't want to hire somebody to work at your company without training them first, right? Well, the same goes for ChatGPT. You need to teach her, yes, her, to understand your unique company voice. Now, this is like a digital orientation day, but without any awkward icebreakers. So, how do you do it? Start by feeding ChatGPT examples of your existing content. Show her what your brand sounds like, whether it's super casual, very professional, or has a dash of humor like yours truly here. Here's a prompt to get you started. ChatGPT, I'm going to provide you with some examples of my company's voice and tone. Please analyze them and help me generate new content that matches this new style.
For this example, I'm going to add in my Klein Creative Media mission statement. I just drag the document into the bar on Chat. You can see that the document has been accepted. Now I hit the return button and Chat is ingesting information about Klein Creative Media, and she's committing it to memory. Next, I'm going to take it a step further. I'm going to take a video that I created about my own brand, and I'm going to copy the Vimeo link, and I'm going to paste the link right into the Chat message bar. And almost immediately, Chat can watch the video real time and come up with more notes on my brand, look, feel, and tone.
Now, once you've done that, ask ChatGPT to generate a short paragraph about your company to test to see if she's got it. If she nails it, great. If not, don't worry, you can keep tweaking. It's all about finding that sweet spot where ChatGPT sounds just like you. Chapter 3, brainstorming video ideas with ChatGPT. So do you ever just sit there staring at a blank page, waiting for that brilliant idea to pop in your head? Yeah, well, we've all been there. But now you've got ChatGPT. She's there to help get those creative juices flowing, and it's like having a brainstorming buddy who's never short on ideas. So let's say you're stuck on what kind of video you need to make next to promote your brand or your business. You can use a prompt like this. Hey ChatGPT, I'm looking to create a video about blah, blah, blah. Can you give me 10 creative ideas that will resonate with my audience and align with my brand voice? And boom, in seconds, you'll have a list of ideas to pick from. And the best part? You can keep refining those ideas until you hit gold. Plus, since ChatGPT knows your company's voice from our last lesson, she'll tailor these ideas to fit your style perfectly. It's kind of like magic, but you know, with a key. Chapter 4, script writing, from concepts to final script. All right, now that you've got your video idea, it's time to write the script. And this is where the rubber meets the road, or as I like to say, where the words meet the camera. And yes, ChatGPT can be your co-writer. So say something like, hey ChatGPT, I'm creating a script for a video about blah, 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 and here's my outline. And you put your outline into ChatGPT. Now, Chat, please draft a script that's engaging, clear, and aligns with my company's voice. Now, Hit that button and ChatGPT will whip up a draft in no time. But don't just take it as is. Collaboration is key. You've got to go through the script and you've got to tweak it, add your personal touch, and make sure it hits the right notes. I mean, remember, ChatGPT is here to make your life easier. She's not here to take over your creative control. You're the director and she is truly your assistant. So now that you know a little bit about how to train ChatGPT and what she can be used for, one of the most important things to keep in mind is I'm giving you tips on how to use ChatGPT specifically for video production. And there's ways to use ChatGPT for so many other reasons, but for this course, it's all about using it to make your videos better, faster, and more affordable for your clients. Chapter 5, creating shot lists with ChatGPT. Now that we've got our script, it's time to figure out how we're going to bring it to life. This is where the shot list comes in, your roadmap for the shoot day. And guess what? ChatGPT, she can help with this too. She's totally amazing, I swear. So sit in front of your computer and type in this. ChatGPT, I need to create a shot list for my video script. Please suggest camera angles, shot types, and any other additional notes that you think will enhance the storytelling. Now, sit back. Within 30 seconds, ChatGPT will give you a list of shots to consider. Wide shots, close-ups, cutaways, you name it, it's like having a cinematographer in your back pocket. And because you've already trained ChatGPT in your company's voice and style, these suggestions will fit in with your brand perfectly. You can even ask ChatGPT to organize the shots by location or time of day, making your shoot day as smooth as possible. Trust me, your crew will thank you for this level of organization, and your pocketbook will thank you too. Chapter 6, scheduling and project management with AI. All right, folks, time to get this show on the road. But before we grab our cameras, we need a solid schedule. And if you think ChatGPT is just a writer, think again. She's also a pretty great project manager. Who'd have thunk? So here's how you can use ChatGPT to create a shooting schedule. Type in this. ChatGPT, here's my shot list and the availability of my team and locations. Please help me create a shooting schedule that's efficient and allows for smooth transitions between scenes. Please make sure ChatGPT tells me what time the sun will be up and the sun will be down and which direction the sun is coming from so I can make sure my lighting will work out correctly. ChatGPT will come up with a schedule that maximizes your time and resources. She'll suggest when to shoot indoors versus outdoors, how to group shots to maximize location changes, and even where you might need an extra buffer of time. She's really that smart. But don't stop there. You can also ask her to help you with project management. She can generate checklists, reminders, and even track progress. It's like having a producer who never misses a detail. Just don't forget to keep her fueled with those prompts. Yeah, and you don't have to buy her dinner either. Saves you a lot on per diem. Well, with these expanded and entertaining scripts, you're ready to teach your course with flair and humor, ensuring that your students not only learn valuable skills, but also enjoy the process. So don't let AI scare you. Jump in and start creating. Using This means less time worrying about what to ask and more time focusing on the story we want to tell. So imagine you're preparing for a product explainer video. Instead of racking your brain for questions to draw out of the product's unique features, you'll elicit better on-camera responses from the company spokesperson. Plus, it will assure your interviewee that you know their company material and you've studied up on their brand. So now, using a AI generates a list of amazing questions that help you conduct great testimonial on-camera interviews. Now, to wrap it up, integrating AI into our pre-production interview process can significantly enhance our efficiency and effectiveness as producers. By generating insightful questions and topics, AI allows us to focus on what really matters. supercharge your video production with AI voice technology. You know how much we love pushing boundaries when it comes to video production, whether we're on a commercial shoot or pulling together a killer explainer video for a client. There's always that one element that can elevate everything, and that's voice. Here's the thing. Many clients are excellent at answering questions and reading from the teleprompter during their session. However, if revisions are needed afterwards and they're unable to return to the studio, we got a situation here. And we have to ensure that the quality of their original recording is maintained, ensuring seamless edits and a consistent final product. And that's where AI voice technology comes in. Platforms like 11 Labs, Murph AI, and Descript allow us to generate high-quality, human-like voiceovers with just a few clicks. These tools have been game changers for us. Whether you need a smooth, neutral tone for a product explanation or something more dynamic for an emotional narrative, these platforms have you covered. Let me show you how we use AI voice tools to step up our game on commercial shoots. Part 1, save time with professional-grade narration. So when we're working on projects like corporate promos or product launches, getting the narration right is crucial. Clear, engaging voiceovers are a must. But say you're a busy executive and you have no time to come into our studio. We can do the voiceover without you and still maintain your brand vibe. Instead of booking a studio or voice talent, we turn to AI tools like 11 Labs, Murph, or Well Said Labs. We just pop our script into the platform, pick that perfect voice, and boom! We have a polished narration in minutes. For example, say we wrapped a day of shooting and we need a voiceover for a product demo. With Murph, we just upload the script, select the voice that fits the vibe, and AI delivers a natural, professionally sounding voiceover with the right pace and tone. It's a lifesaver when we're on tight deadlines, saving us from wiping out when time is running short. Part 2, voice dubbing for multiple characters. Now, let's say we're working on something with multiple characters, like an internal training video or even an animation. Instead of juggling a bunch of voice actors in the studio, we can use AI platforms to create distinct voices for each character. Tools like Resemble AI and Play.ht make it possible to adjust pitch, emotion, and delivery style, giving each character a unique voice, even across multiple languages. For instance, we recently had a commercial shoot where we needed both English and Spanish voiceovers for different characters. Using Resemble AI, we uploaded the scripts, chose different voice profiles, and the AI handled everything. No need for additional actors. It's especially helpful when we're on a budget or need different languages for our global clients. Now, part 3, quick turnaround for voiceovers in post-production. One of the biggest challenges we face is time. When a client needs a last-minute voiceover change or additional commentary in post-production, scheduling a recording session can be tricky. But with tools like Descript, Well Said Labs, we handle voiceovers ourselves and fast. The voice sounds so natural with pauses and emphasis right where you'd expect. For example, let's say we're wrapping up a client's promo video and they need a quick 30-second voiceover for a call to action. We upload the script, choose a voice, and the AI generates the audio in minutes. It fits seamlessly into our video editing software, saving us hours of back and forth with voice talent. It's like catching a perfect set right before the tide turns. Timing is everything. Multilingual capabilities for global reach. At Klein Creative Media, we often create content that needs to reach international audiences. With AI voice technology, we can easily generate voiceovers in multiple languages, making our projects accessible to non-English speakers without the need for separate recordings. Tools like Murph and Resemble AI offer multilingual support, ensuring the natural flow and emotional tone remains intact across languages. For example, we worked with a client who needed their training videos in both English and French. Resemble AI translated and voiced the script, maintaining the same tone and quality. This saved us from hiring a separate voice actor and allowed us to turn around the project way faster. Part 5, custom voices for consistency across projects. Consistency is key, especially if you're working on a series of videos. AI platforms like Resemble AI allow us to create custom voices, which is a huge plus for branding. We've even cloned voices for some of our clients to ensure a consistent sound across all their materials. For instance, we recently worked on a series of educational videos where we designed a signature voice to match the brand's identity. We use that same voice across all their content. Now, whenever their audience hears that voice, they instantly recognize it. It's from our client. It's like riding the same perfect wave over and over and knowing exactly how to navigate every time. Part 6, seamless integration with video editing software. One of the best things about these AI platforms is how easily they fit into our workflow. After generating the voiceover, we download the file and drop it straight into our editing timeline. No complex setups or extra formatting. Tools like Descript even offer video editing features alongside voice generation, making it a one-stop shop for both audio and video editing. It's quick, hassle-free, and integrates smoothly with our existing software. So whether we're working on commercials, training videos, or internal communications, AI voice technology allows us to keep our focus on the visuals and storytelling, while AI handles the audio seamlessly. It's like having the perfect set of conditions, smooth, efficient, and just the right amount of push to get us where we need to be. In a nutshell, AI voice technology has become a crucial part of our toolkit here at Klein Creative Media. It saves us time and our clients money and the hassle, and gives us the creative freedom to make each project shine. So whether you're producing a documentary, a short film, or marketing campaign, AI voice tools open up so many possibilities. So dive in, experiment with custom voices, and see how AI can take your next production to that next level. Thank you for watching, and happy creating. Let's keep riding this wave of innovation all the way to the shore. So you've written your script, you've got your scenes, your dialogue, and your characters in place, but now it's time to plan how you're going to shoot this masterpiece, right? The key to organizing your shoot is called a shot list. And I'll show you how I use ChatGPT to help me create a shot list from a two-sided script. Now, you'll be able to break down each scene, plan your angles, and ensure you're visually telling the story the way that you imagined it. So are you ready? Let's get started. This is an example of our two-sided script. This is what we use for most of our clients. For those unfamiliar, a two-sided script means that we've written out both the visual descriptions on one side and the dialogue on the other. Now it's time to take this and turn it into a clear, organized shot list. Here's the prompts I'm going to put into chat. I'm going to say, hey ChatGPT, using the two-sided script, please write me an engaging shot list that's organized and clear for my production team. Please use cinematic shot ideas that are unique and entertaining. For example, rack focus shots and low angle shots, etc. Now I'm going to let ChatGPT do the work. So first you'll need to input your script into ChatGPT. Make sure you use the attachment button and tell it to help you generate a shot list. Once you've done that, we can begin breaking down each scene visually. The goal here is to think about the types of shots you need to cover all of the dialogue and emotion that's going to be in your video. For each scene, ChatGPT can help you decide the best shot types. Let's look at an example from one of our scripts. We have a scene where two characters are talking in a coffee shop, and we need to think about the different shots that we'll need for the setup. I mean, yes, of course, I know what they are because I've been shooting for years and years and years, but it still helps me get my list together quickly, and I can add to it or subtract based on what I really want to show. But here's what I'd say to ChatGPT. Can you please break down this scene into different shot types that fit into a shot list? By entering this command, ChatGPT will give you suggestions like wide shot to establish the location, medium shot for the two characters sitting at the table, close-up shots for the emotional dialogue moments, and maybe a two-shot showing both characters in the same frame. As ChatGPT breaks down each scene, it can also suggest shot angles, camera movement, and even lighting cues based on the script's mood and tone. Here's another scene. These same characters move outside of the coffee shop and have an intense conversation while walking. So let's get ChatGPT to help us figure out the shots for this moving scene. I'll say, "Hey Chat, what kind of shots can I use for this exterior scene at the coffee shop?" And ChatGPT will know for this kind of scene you might need tracking shots to follow the characters as they walk, maybe a Steadicam or gimbal shot for those fluid movements, and over-the-shoulder shots to maintain perspective for each person speaking. Once you've reloaded those scenes into ChatGPT, you can ask her to group shots by location or camera setups to streamline your shoot. This command will organize your shots by location, so when you're shooting at the coffee shop scenes, for example, you won't need to set up inside and then set up outside again and then come back inside. You can just shoot every shot that you need in one setup, regardless of the order those scenes are in your script. And there you have it, a clear, detailed shot list ready for production. ChatGPT not only helps you break down your scenes, but it can also suggest creative shot ideas, optimize your shooting schedule, and give you alternative camera techniques you might not have thought of. So as a recap, here are the key commands you'll use to create a shot list for your two-sided script. Number one, you're going to input your script and you're going to say, "Chat, please generate a shot list based on this two-sided script." Number two, you're going to ask Chat to break down the scene for the shot types. This will help identify the key shots for each part of the scene. Number three, "Hey Chat, suggest shots for a specific type of scene," whether it's action, dialogue, movement. ChatGPT will suggest the appropriate shot types. Number four, group shots by location. "Hey Chat, can you please organize my shots to optimize my shooting schedule?" So the next time you're prepping for a shoot, give ChatGPT a try. You'll save time, stay organized, and capture every shot you need to tell your story the best way possible. Using AI to transcribe video. telling great stories.